Expensive NES games. Did you know there's a system called the NES that people collect for you?
I'm so dead to the world on this topic. Yeah, I do. I know that there's expensive NES games.
Well, GameSpot. Our pals at GameSpot. I'm actually friends with the editor at GameSpot, Peter Brown. They put out an article about I guess, the most expensive NES games. These 21 rare Nintendo games are worth a fortune. So you wanted to talk about this topic, Ian. So what we got here...
I did not want to talk about it.
You did.
I said I did not want to discuss this topic.
So we're talking about it.
No, you did.
You wanted to talk about this.
Oh, God damn it. Why are you flipping the tables on this?
So I'll flip this bed sheet on you. We got Little Samson. What's amazing about Little Samson, and this goes to other systems, games like Magical Chase, is that there are other games on the NES just as hard to find as Little Samson.
If not harder.
That are worth $15. Or $10. Now, I don't want to say right now because those markets will be ruined automatically.
Yeah.
So discover them for yourself. But if I go to a convention now, like the last one I just went to, there's probably 4 to 5 Little Samsons there for sale.
Right.
And I'm looking at games here that I didn't see 4 to 5 of that game right there, or 4 to 5 of that game. Like those very uncommon, or not even borderline. See, still in my head, I'm not even sure if Little Samson is a quote-unquote rare game or just very uncommon. It's sort of riding that line to me, because a lot of people buy this game, and you hear assholes buy like 5 or 10 of these and start hoarding them, and then the market artificially deflates how many are in the market.
I would say it's still probably rare.
Probably, but you're not like positively rare. It's not like, oh, that's like Cheetah Man 2, where it's like you don't ever see it. You see Little Samson.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying. So, you go to a game like Ducktales 2. Game that shot up in value a lot the past, I'd say, 4 years?
Yeah.
You gave me a good deal at Luna back in 2010. Thank you for that deal. You gave it to me for the loose value. Remember what the loose value was in 2010? I do. $40.
Yeah.
Because that's how much you sold it to me complete in box.
Yep.
And I was like, good deal. Thanks for that. Still up there. But not as good as the original DuckTales, according to a certain NES guidebook in Ian. Tournament Fighters. See, do you see even Tournament Fighters as much as you see Little Samson? You could make a case that those are the same rarity.
No, I can't. I've seen Tournament Fighters like 3 times in the store. I don't think... I think Little Samson might be one that I've only seen once in the store, and that was very, very, very early on.
Okay.
Yeah. And real early on. Bonk is a game that I used to see all the fucking time in Luna in my first 3 years working there. All the time.
All right. A little disagree on that. Mega Man 5. When did that shoot up?
2 years ago.
2 years
last
ago?
year. I think even as recently as last year. It's the most expensive Mega Man game.
It's probably the hardest to find. The first one and the fifth one are probably the 2 hardest to find.
Yeah, and I would say the 5th one is easily the most expensive.
Because by that point, we're winding down. This was, 92? And remember, Mega Man 6 wasn't even published by Capcom. It was Nintendo published Mega Man 6. So by that point, Capcom was like, yeah, we don't care.
I do want to jump ahead a little bit real quick here.
Okay.
Because we are... I don't know that we need to go through 21
Yeah,
games.
I never heard of statements before.
Yeah, I don't think we need to go through all 21. But talking about games that are crazy, what I like about this article is they are mostly on the spot. Unlike a lot of other articles, they're pretty okay on the prices
on the value.
here. This one's mind-blowingly wrong, though. Jetsons Cogswell's Caper has gone up in price. They're quoting a loose copy of this cartridge sells for up to $1,200 on eBay.
Whoa, is that wrong?
Whoa, is that absolutely out of really
Hold
wrong.
your horses there.
Yeah. Bomberman 2 at $125 to $150. We just sold a copy for $125.
This one I didn't realize. I didn't realize that an NWC Gold went on eBay at the end of 2014 and it went open auction for $26,000. I totally missed that. That was probably the last one on eBay, gold one, since, before that, maybe 2009 or so. The gold ones never come up on auction on eBay. The gray ones do every year, just about. There's a person depicted on being on a cable History Channel show holding a gray and gold NWC card. I'm not sure who that is. His hair looks awful. So the Jetsons one stood out to you though.
Yeah, I mean, all the rest of these though do appear to be pretty right. I actually do like this list. Like I said, I don't feel like we need to touch on all of it, but like, yeah,
I'm just looking for one that surprises me. You have Chippendale 2.
None of these are really like surprising me. The Gun Knack seems about right.
They're leaving off unlicensed games.
Well,
are they?
They are. But I mean, depending on who you talk to, I mean, a lot, some people don't consider unlicensed games.
But then they throw in some Super Nintendo ones. You have Donkey Kong competition cartridge.
Star Fox.
Star Fox jumped up a lot the past 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
it'd be like a $90 game. I thought. What is it now? Like $400? Oh, $1,000 for a loose copy of something? Is that correct?
For what?
For Star Fox weekend cartridge, that went up to $1,000.
I think that actually might be right.
Oh my god, yeah, that's nuts.
But I mean, the point I want to make is this is actually in contrast to a lot of these articles that we talk about in trash, with the exception of that wacky Jetsons one. This is actually pretty accurate and a pretty well researched and well done article.
It's just leaving out. It is leaving out the unlicensed games.
Yeah, which can definitely, which could certainly shuffle up this list.
So they do have Action 52 on here though.
Yeah.
They're saying a mint copy of Action 52 today sells for roughly $500.
I think that might be complete.
Yeah, you can get a loose one for maybe $200.
$250.
Yeah, Snow Brothers is on here, which I did find at this flea market a few years back. Yeah, Dragon Fighter is one you don't hear about too often. Okay, that's one that I'd say Dragon Fighter is just as rare as Little Samson.
Yes, absolutely.
It's not worth nearly as much. Panic Restaurant definitely shot up. And then Gun Knack, Ian's favorite bunny killing game, is on here too, which is actually the one I was kind of eyeballing before. You don't see, and then Zombie Nation, which is funny because not half of these, but I'd say a chunk of these either I found at the swap meet or I know people have found at the swap meet while I've been in San Diego. I personally found a Zombie Nation at the swap meet.
Yeah, I remember that.
Seller.
Pretty exciting.
I know someone that found Bonk's Adventure, Little Samson, and Flintstone's Dinosaur Peak within the past 5 years at the flea market.
Nuts.
So it can happen. It can actually happen. It can happen to you.